Hi guys, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I haven't done a room tour in a very long time, but as you guys know, I am moving off to college in a couple weeks. I'm going to BYU this fall, and so I'm just going to be showing you a quick tour of my room just because I am about to pack up and leave. Unfortunately, I did already pack my room at my mom's house, aka my mom did, so I didn't get to film that unfortunately, but this is mainly where all my childhood stuff is. So this will be a better room to tour for that. So let's get started. Go ahead and come on into my room. I'll give you the overview. So this is what my room looks like. And we can start right over here with my coat rack. I have a ton of hoodies on here. I really need to get some winter coats because in Las Vegas, typically all you need is a hoodie. But in Utah, I'll probably need a coat. So this is my Coach bag, my pretty designer bag. If you watched my video on this, you would know this is my first designer bag I've ever bought. So I love this. And then I've got just some Disney hats and random things hung up on here. And then above this is actually something my dad gave me that we got printed a while ago. This is a very old picture, but this is just my dad and my siblings and I at the beach. And yeah, so this is just a little canvas. But then if you look on down below from the coats, I just have my laundry basket that's full. Obviously, I need to do some laundry. And then I just have my little Curious George right here. This guy has been with me since I was a little kid. I can't even remember a time where I didn't have this stuffed animal. So he's very precious to my heart, and he's just chilling right there. So then on the other side of my doorway, I have my light switch, which controls the light and the fan. And then I have a stool here, which has my old phone on it. I recently got a new phone, so this one's kind of been chilling. And then I have a little plug-in right here. So yeah, just a couple random things here. Typically, I just set down my purse or a drink or my keys on this stool. But then on my light switch, I actually have a bunch of kind of photo booth pictures, which I don't normally like try and collage things like that, but this kind of just happened. So I just have some with my friend Brianna, with my stepmother, and with me and my best friend and our other friend. So yeah, and then I also have a couple tickets here, some random tickets. I have one for when I saw Bush, and then I also have one from when I saw Toy Story 4, so that's pretty cool. And then right underneath my stool, I have a charger, and then I just have my Hydro Flask. So then above it, I have my beautiful ear wall. As you guys can see, I have a lot of Disney ears. Just because I typically get a pair every time I go to the parks. Lately, I haven't been getting a pair of ears just because I've been kind of like trying to grow my pin collection a lot. But it really just depends. So right here, the kind of centerpiece ear right now are my class of 2019 ears because I just graduated. I got these at grad night. And then above them, I also have some 2019 ears, as well as like my rose gold, my classic ones, my Sorcerer Mickey ones, my Star Wars ones, which I've had to hung up backwards because they can't stand up any other way, but they say Star Wars on the back. And then I've got some Jack Skellington ones, my fairy ones, which I've had for forever, and then my custom ones I got, which I also did a video on, which are my Rapunzel ones. So yeah, that's kind of my ear wall. And then above the door, I also have these random wooden decorations, like nautical decorations. There's a lot of beach stuff in my room. But yeah, so let's move over here. I'm not gonna get into my closet just because it's a little messy and I've got to pack for college. I also have all of my slime storage in here for my slime shop, which I will be doing a clear out restock because it's just getting to be time for me to go. And I can't run a slime shop in college. As much as I'd love to, that would be a lot of work. So I am doing a clear out restock. The link will be in the bio for my Instagram if you want to order anything from me. But anyway, moving on to right here, I have a lot of dolls and stuffed animals and collectibles and such. You guys can definitely see that here. But these are my Animators Collection dolls. I love these dolls. I've been collecting them since I was like 13. And I just have a lot of them here. Some of them are the old style, some of them are the newly designed ones. It really just depends. They're a little bit dusty because they've been sitting here because obviously I'm not a little kid, so I don't really play with my dolls. But yeah, I just have a bunch of them over here. And then also over here, I have some stuffed animals. So I have my Lady and the Tramp and Olaf, which I've also had for the longest time. My two special themed Elsa and Anna. a Woody Mickey, a Disneyland Diamond Edition, the 60th anniversary mini. She's one of my favorite collectibles that I have. And then I have a retro style Captain Hook over here, an old little Minnie Mouse my little sister gave me, and then this random little duck, and this, which I got, I think, at another graduation event. So really random things. But I also have this Animators Collection item, which is kind of the hard plasticky ones that are different from the dolls, but that's just the one I have there. And I also have a cute little air freshener here, which my best friend got me for Christmas. I also have some binders down here, but they just have a bunch of boring stuff, so I won't go into that. But now let's take a look at my dresser. So this is also a bunch of collectibles again. So if you look at the top of this, I do have this mug. It's a Lady and the Tramp mug, which I got for Christmas, but it came in the mail broken. So Disney sent me another one free of charge, so I just glued the handle back on this one. And then I have that one in the collectibles right here. But on top right here, I just have, sorry, my fan is blowing, so my dress is everywhere. But I have a bunch of buttons and little collectible items like that. Just graduated ones, happy birthday ones, random ones. And then I have some Tsum Tsums. I used to collect Tsum Tsums like a lot, but I kind of have neglected my collection a bit. I do have quite a few here, but I haven't gotten any more since I got like a ton of them. So I should probably get some more of these. But I also have these Art of Disney Renaissance and Beyond cards. They're just these postcards with some, what's the word for it? Concept art, if you will. And as well as some still shots from the movies, but these are really cool. I have some of my favorites hanging up on the back of my door, which I will show you here, but there's just a bunch of them on the back of my door. Then in my cup holder, I just have some random pens and pencils. This used to be way more full. I don't really know what happened to it. And then I just have a bunch of Duffies. This one I think was my brother's. This one is one that I colored, and then this is another one that I colored. So just some random things there, a little Mickey straw. And then I also have just a little Alice in Wonderland mirror from Hot Topic, a random Spider-Man thing my brother gave me, some Indiana Jones rocks, little Stitch here, a bunch of random things. I also had some Alice in Wonderland artwork right here, but it fell behind the shelf and I can't reach it, so I haven't picked that up. But it is there and it usually sits right there. Also have this lamp right here. The shade doesn't actually fit it, and the lamp, I don't even know if it works because I never use it. But I used to use this all the time. And then above it, I have this Book of Mormon reading chart, which I haven't filled out at all just because I don't use it to track that. And then just a collage of a bunch of pictures of my mom and my dad and me. Just lots of different things like that. So the next part of the shelf is obviously the actual shelves themselves. So right here I have my Disney mug collection. This is most of my Disney mugs. I've got a ton of them here. This is my most recent one that I got from Disneyland. It's super cute. I think I got this for my 18th birthday, I think, my 18th birthday trip that I went on. But that just sits there. They're super cute mugs. I love them. And then right underneath there, I have the majority of the movies that I own, like on DVD. I'm trying to grow my own collection because obviously my parents have all the DVDs. But this is what the DVDs look like. I just have quite a few over there, as well as some ones that don't have any backings because they're projects I've made myself that I burned on DVD back in like middle school. They're pretty cringy. We will not ever look at those. And then I also have all my collectible Tsum Tsums that are plastic. These little mystery ones. This is kind of messy right now. A bunch of them fell over. But as you can see, they're all just these little trinkets. I don't even know what I'm going to do with these when I go to college. Probably just box them up. But there's a bunch of them here. And then right under there, I have a lot of books, a lot of my favorite books, some random stuffed animals, just things like that, just random things on the shelf, really, just some collectible items. On the floor next to my shelves, I have just a random jewelry box, a DIY thing, a trash can behind there. It's just like a random area. And then I have my dresser, which I have my TV on. Obviously, I love movies. That's kind of the major I'm going into at school, so I love watching movies in my room. I have this TV here, which I won't be taking to college, but I do have a DVD player here, a Blu-ray player that I will be taking to college. And then on top of my TV stand, I just have these Dynaco like cute little Lightning McQueen Cars figurines. They're like the die-cast cars. And then right next to them, I have these little stand thingies. I don't even know what to call them, like picture frames, picture holders, I don't know. I got them from Disneyland and they're really cute. And then in these drawers, there's really not much. If you want to look in here, there's just like some random Barbies, like literally the most random things ever that I've had since I was little that are just chilling in there. I don't think there's, yeah, see, even in here, there's like La La Loopsies, Littlest Pet Shops, literally like dinosaur trinkets, like the most random like toys that you can think of I have in here, because they're not really like collectibles, they're just like random toys I had when I was a kid. And yeah, so there's not really much in there. On the floor of where the dresser is, I have this Nintendo. It's my Super Nintendo that my dad gave me. It's very old. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I have to be really careful with it, but it is so fun to play. I'm definitely taking it to college, despite maybe some people saying I won't have time to play video games. It's a really fun little console, and I think it'd be cute for a sleepover. Next to it, I have this other shelving unit. I have more DVDs because my shelves are getting full. A random M&M's jar, not sure what I'm gonna do with that. And then I have my pin book that holds my pin collection. If you want to see my pin collection, you can go on my, I'll actually insert a little card here, but it'll show you. I did do a video on my pin collection. I have gotten a lot of pins since that video. That was kind of my beginning of my journey. So I have a lot more now. If you want to see an updated pin collection, let me know. In these shelves, I have a couple of things. I have my remote controls, what am I saying? My controls for my console, as well as all of the games that I have. Most of them are ones that my dad gifted me that he had as a kid. Some of them I bought online, just random things in there, a couple DS games. And then in these two, I just have random crafting stuff, so we won't go into that. Here I have a little mirror that I have. I don't really use this mirror too often. And then I have this M jewelry hanger, which holds some keychains and my pin lanyard. I have this letter thing that you can like spell things on. Callie and her best friend took over it and put some dumb stuff on it, so that's not what it said originally. Then I have a little scripture quote here that one of my EFY friends gave me. And this amazing mural that I just recently got last week in San Diego. This lady did an amazing job painting me, and it was a really cool experience. So definitely recommend getting that done at Disneyland. And all of that is right next to my window. Nothing special, just a window. But underneath the window, I actually have just a cute little plush chair, nothing real special about it, just to lean on if I'm on my laptop or whatever. And then right next to it, I've got some slimes, just some of my everyday slimes that I like to play with, that are my own personal copies that I've bought from sellers and things like that. And now on to the bed. So over here we have my bed. Obviously, as you can see, I've got a lot of plushies on this bed. I've been making it kind of the same way. I found a routine of how I wanted it to be made, and then every time I've gotten a new stuffed animal, I've kind of like found a place for it. So I have a bunch of like Hawaii / Mexico, like all sorts of beach stuff right here that you can't really see, but it's fine. And then I have my mermaid mural that my friend Rena painted for me. She said that's like me as a mermaid, which is really sweet. And then above that, I have some Polaroid pictures, so those just kind of sit there. But then on my bed, you know, just got some plushies all over the place. This is the newest one I got in honor of Halloween coming up. I know it's August, but you know, if you're a Halloween fan, you know spooky season has begun. And then on my bed, besides some blankets, I have this encyclopedia of Disney characters that my grandma got me, my remote to my TV, of everything college, Bed Bath & Beyond magazine, just to kind of look at some dorm decor, and then my laptop. So just a couple of random things on my bed, not a ton of cool things to see. I also have this painting, which is really cool. It's like 3D, and me and my stepmom got that at Kirkland's. Last thing we're gonna take a look at is this little wall over here. I kind of glazed over it by accident, but this has a ton of cool things, so let's just jump into it. So these wooden comic book covers are obviously all Spider-Man ones. He's my favorite superhero, and I just love everything Marvel. So I've gotten these from all sorts of things. I've gotten from yard sales, thrift stores, in store, like at like Target, I think is where I got this one, like just a bunch of random places. And then all of the princess paintings that you see here, they're super beat up because I got them when I was like 11 and I didn't take care of my stuff. But all of these up here were painted by one of our good friends, Felicia. She's a really talented artist. So she did those. And then this painting right here, I actually did. It's kind of silly looking, but it is a Nightmare Before Christmas painting. It's a Jack Skellington. And yeah, it's a cute little thing. You know, I tried really hard on it. It didn't turn out amazing, but you know, it's still cute. And then I also did this just little Mickey print. And then I have these two letters, which I did do a video on, beach decor. That was like a really old video. I don't even know if it's still up on my channel, but I made these as a DIY. Some of the seashells have fallen off, but I don't care to fix them because I'm not going to use them in my dorm. And then I have a Jungle Cruise map, some movie posters. I have a Venom poster, a Coco poster, and then another little mini version of the Amazing Spider-Man comic book covers. So that was it for my room tour. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really gonna miss living at home. It's nice to kind of have your own place, but I'm also excited to be moving into a dorm, to be having a roommate, so it's an exciting new chapter in my life. But again, thank you for watching. If you do enjoy any sort of Disney, lifestyle, or beauty content, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out. And yeah, bye guys.